Hello everybody, it's Zachariah. I am back doing another run for 2019 officers. This is my 10th run that I'm doing, and for new viewers, this year I'm dedicating my 2019 running to run 148 miles for the 148 police officers who died in 2018, but I also don't want to forget the ones who have also died in 2019 already, so today I'm going to be running for Deputy U.S. Marshal Merkel. He served for the Department of Justice for 18 years, and he suffered a heart attack right after participating in his agency's wellness, wellness check. And he is a retired U.S. Army veteran and was a former deputy sheriff. And he survived by his mother and his two sisters. And I'm going to be doing a quick prayer, like always, to honor him and to honor his family, and I'll be on my way. And for new viewers, 4.5 laps around my loop is a mile, and as you may see the lights back there, my neighbor, Mr. George, he's a police officer, and he's going to be shining his lights during the run. So I'll do prayer, and I'll be on my way to honor Officer Merkel. Alright, again, 4.5 laps around my loop is a mile, and that's what I'll be doing today.
So for those of you that are just now tuning in, tonight our son's running for fallen Deputy U.S. Marshal Merkel. Worked for the Department of Justice for 18 years. We actually lost him on January the 16th after suffering a heart attack after he participated in a agency wellness program. He was a former U.S. Army veteran and a former deputy sheriff, and he's survived by his mother and his two sisters. And as you guys can tell, tonight we have a member of the Winter Springs Police Department that is out here to also pay their respects for the fallen deputy. So thank you very much to our local police department for showing their respects. So again, for those of you that are tuning in, whenever Zechariah hears of a fallen officer, he pays his respects by running 1 mile around a loop that we live on. It's 4.5 laps equals a mile. Tonight he's running to honor Deputy U.S. Marshal Merkel. Worked for the Department of Justice for 18 years. He was lost on January the 16th after suffering a heart attack while participating in his agency's wellness program. He was a U.S. Army veteran, so he served his country in a multitude of ways, and for that our family's forever grateful. And he also was a former deputy sheriff, and he left behind his mother as well as his two sisters. And as you can tell by the flashing lights, tonight members of our local police department here at Winter Springs wanted to also pay tribute. So thanks to the Winter Springs Police Department for being here as part of the tribute for fallen U.S. Marshal Merkel. So for those new viewers that are just now tuning in, tonight Zechariah is running to honor fallen Deputy U.S. Marshal Norman Merkel. Worked for the Department of Justice for 18 years. He lost his life on January the 16th. He was performing in a wellness program for his agency, and unfortunately he suffered a heart attack and we lost him. He was a 18-year veteran as a marshal. Prior to being a U.S. Marshal, he also served as a U.S. Army soldier, and he also worked some time as a deputy sheriff. He had a couple sisters that he left behind and a mother. And tonight, Zechariah is running to pay his respects. And again, I want to give our appreciation to the Winter Springs Police Department here in our hometown, who we have here paying their respects as well for one of their fallen brothers. Zechariah is running 4.5 laps. He's currently working lap number 3. So for those of you that are just now tuning in, tonight Zechariah is running his 10th 1-mile run for 2019. Tonight he's running for Deputy U.S. Marshal Norman Merkel. Worked for the Department of Justice for 18 years. He lost his life on January 16th. Just got done completing his agency's wellness program and suffered a heart attack, and unfortunately he did not survive. He served his country not only as an officer, he used to be a deputy sheriff as well, but he also served in the U.S. Army as well, and just gave much to his country, and tonight we're saluting him. And once again, I want to thank the Winter Springs Police Department for coming out and turn the lights on in honor of their fallen brother as well. We very much appreciate their support. So Zechariah is working his 4th of 4.5 laps. So Zechariah is working his final half a lap. Again, for new viewers, he's running to honor fallen Deputy U.S. Marshal Norman Merkel. Worked for the Department of Justice again for 18 years. Fortunately, we lost him after he suffered a heart attack on the 16th after participating in his company's wellness program. He left behind a mother and 2 sisters, and was a U.S. Army veteran and a former deputy sheriff. And tonight Zechariah is running to honor him. And from this point of view, real quick, I just want to turn around and I just want to give my gratitude to the Winter Springs Police Department for coming out here and getting their lights flashing in honor of U.S. Marshal Norman Merkel. Zechariah, do you have any final words for Deputy U.S. Marshal Norman Merkel?
Bless his family, bless his department. He was a great person. He did not deserve this. And if you're a police officer in service right now or retired, thank you so much for what you do. And this war against police has to stop soon. And hopefully it stops right after what happened today. So hopefully it stops. And thank you for everybody. Thank you for everybody that's been watching. And thank you for Mr. George, my wonderful neighbor, to come out here and show his lights to honor my run and police officers. And just thank you, everybody, and bye.